Welcome to Beard and an Axe. Today we're going to be talking about felling trees. I have my good buddy Orrin Martin. He's going to be helping me out today. So watch what we got. We're going to be trying to show you guys how to do it safe and also having the proper gear on while you're dropping a tree on the ground. We're going to go ahead and move on to our video. If you like what we have, please subscribe and tell all your friends about it, and we'll keep putting these videos out. We'll see you here in a minute. Welcome to Beard and an Axe. That's how you do it. Orrin, what are we getting ready to do?
We're gonna go drop some locust trees.
Woo! All right, so now here we are in the woods. One of the things that I wanted to be able to do is just kind of go over some safety tips, especially if you're gonna try to fell some trees that's near your house. And if you've never done it before, I would always say and recommend get an expert. Felling trees, you can see and watch the disastrous things that happen on YouTube because people post them, dropping it on their house, smashing their shed, smashing a car, trying to use a truck to pull the tree over, and then the truck getting catapulted through the woods. So there's some crazy, ridiculous things that people will try to attempt. And everybody knows how to wield a chainsaw. Everybody does. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody thinks they know how to wield one of these things. Not gonna lie, you can get your leg chopped off, get your hand chopped off. I had a friend of mine, he chopped into his leg and had to have like 1,000,000 stitches stuck in his leg. And matter of fact, he knows how to use a chainsaw. It was somebody else that was using it, and it ended up getting him sticking him with the chainsaw on accident. So we're gonna go over some safety tips, and so that you guys know exactly kind of what you need before you go picking one up. All right, hey guys, this is Orrin Martin. Orrin, say hello.
Howdy.
All right, so Orrin, he's my assistant. He helps me out. Good guy. He's pretty funny dude. He's really easy to scare. That's a little tip about Mr. Orrin Martin. So a couple safety tips. For one, as you notice, the clothes that he's wearing, if you look down at his boots, he's got boots on. He doesn't have sandals, slippers, barefoot when he is, while he's trying to use a chainsaw. The pants that he's put on are a 10-ply pair of pants, or I think they're either 10 or 15 ply. So when the chainsaw hits them, the chainsaw will actually get tangled inside that 10 ply versus going into his leg and chopping it off on accident. Very important to have your chaps on. Even I have mine on. That's what these are. Here, this is a great example. Had a chainsaw kick back, and you can see what it did to me. It almost got me, but it didn't go all the way through my chaps. So it's very important to have them. And how that happened was I was trying to cut a bunch of saplings, and believe it or not, it wasn't on a big tree. It was on a sapling. It caught up and kicked back and hit me in the leg, and that's what it did. So you don't want that to happen to you, because if you don't have chaps on, you can get hurt. Chaps are cheap, a whole lot cheaper than a hospital bill.
Yeah.
All right, so we've talked about his boots, his chaps, and now he's putting his gloves on. Most people are like, well, why is it important to put the gloves on? Sorry about that. Somebody was trying to call me. My phone kicked off. So sometimes when you're cutting around these trees, they could be briars, and you don't want to have one stick you and you jerk and end up hurting yourself, especially when you're holding a chainsaw that's running. So as you see, he put his gloves on. He's got his glasses on. When you're felling trees and you're dropping them, something key that you need to pay attention to. If you look up, all them branches up there. Now, them little branches, the twigs, had a real good friend of mine. He's a logger, and he said, Scott, whenever you're dropping one, he said, make sure you have something on your head. It doesn't take much for one of these little dudes up here to come down, strike you in the head, and kill you. So I don't want to see that happen to nobody. So it's very important when you're dropping them, it's important to have them on. Make sure you have all your safety gear on. Helmet is very important just to protect your noggin. All right, it's easy to, again, easy to replace a helmet gets broken, not easy to replace a head. So they are you can't transplant them things. They are, you damage one of them, you're just gone. All right, how you feel?
Safe.
Ready to go? Safe? Got his safety glasses on, his helmet on, pants on, boots on. I believe we're ready to go. Let's cut some trees down, Warren.
Let's do it.
All right, as you see here, he's getting ready to he's cutting his wedge out. What I mean by that is he's cutting out a wedge of wood on that side that he's wanting to drop it. So he's dropping that tree the way he's facing. So he's going straight ahead. A pretty good sized tree. It's locust. How you feel about that, Oren?
Not bad.
Good. All right. So that's what it looks like. And you can see why we do that. What's going to end up happening is this down here will have a hinge that'll hold on to this tree when he goes to cut it. The goal is that when he hinges it, it's going to fall somewhere that direction onto the ground. And so it kind of keeps us safe. One of the things that I like to be able to do is I don't cut straight in. I've always been taught you cut from an angle from the top, so it gives it something for the tree to push off of and fall in that direction. So if it does break loose, at least it's pushing off the back of the tree instead of cutting straight through and the whole tree kicks back and gets you. But that's what I've been taught. Don't know if that's true. We'll show you what we're talking about here in just a minute. All right, go for it, Oren. As you can see, the tree's starting to give a lean. There it goes. Timber. Good job, Oren.
Missed the tree.
How do you feel?
Good.
All right, awesome. All right, Oren said he missed the tree. As you can see, the one with the fork in it right there. We were trying to leave that. That's a tulip poplar. We'd like that tree there to get a little bit bigger. Some of these trees in here, they're trash trees, but there's some of them that we would like to be able to keep. Beautiful.
Beautiful, huh?
That's how you do it. Hey, I don't want to forget. It's important to be safe.
Safety first.
All right, safety first.
Don't learn safety by accident.
You don't learn safety by accident. Thank you, Warren. All right, keep having fun. Come checking us out here at Bearded and Axe. We got to get to work. We've got quite a few other trees that we need to get felled and get them down on the ground today. So we'll be seeing you soon.